Yo, what's happening, GQ? My name's Ashley Waters, and this is my GQ action replay of Top Boy Season 3. Well, first of all, that was a choice that we made as a show that not a lot of the fans enjoyed, killing the character, Jamie. I still get 100 messages in my DMs a day of people saying that they're gonna kill me because we killed Jamie. It was a big moment for a lot of our fans, but it felt like that's what should happen in the story to kind of continue the journey of Dushane and Sully. This guy's good.
Step off the
good
fucking
actor.
road.
You fucking step back now. When I say you step back.
Been planning this shit. Finally your time now, innit? It's what we wanted all along.
Just say yes or no, man.
Big man Sully.
Yes or fucking no.
This moment was huge for us. I think it may have been 2 days we spent shooting this. And in TV world, that's just way too long to be sure you don't have that much time. But we wanted to get it right. A lot of it was improvised. The scene was a lot longer than it's ended up being after the edit. But we had to play around with it to make it make sense. What's more important about this scene is that it sets up the whole season. So kind of what happens in this first confrontation sets the pace and sets the standard for the rest of the show. The formula has always been Dushane and Sully together, then they fall out, then they come together at the end because something brings them together. And we could have done that bog standard, same sort of formula in this season, but we wanted to start it a different way and give the audience something a bit more, being as it's the finale. That market hasn't changed one bit. It's just the same, which I think is quite cool, actually. You know, I think most of that area has changed, has been slightly gentrified and stuff like that, but that market area there has stayed kind of community based. That's one of the great things about the show, like we've involved the community so much in what we do. So a lot of the market stall owners, the little boutique shops that they have around there or whatever, we made friends with. A lot of the people you see on there are not SAs, they are just normal people going about their business amongst our actors, just like weaving in and out on scooters and stuff like that. So I find that really cool.
Can you open the door, please? What are you up to now? I want everyone to get back, everyone. Can you clear the
woman in
walkway?
there's a cancer patient, did you know that? She's having chemo.
Everyone, move back!
No one even moves into you, we're staying here.
When you watch Top Boy, you kind of see how we talk about gentrification, we talk about immigration, we talk about things that are happening in our community and how they are connected to the powers that be. But saying that, to add a little controversy into the mix, I didn't want this stuff in the show. When I read the script originally, I was like, nah, it's too much. I have a rule, like, don't make shows about football, don't make shows about boxing, don't write scenes about being in a club or whatever. The reason why I say all these things is because if you've been to a football match, no one can ever give you the feeling of what a football match feels like on camera. It's always flawed to a certain extent, as much as you love it, because it will never feel like it was actually happening. And it's the same with riots, you know, stuff like that. Like, you have to do them, obviously, in shows, but I always try and avoid them. So that was my big thing about this, was like, nah, it's gonna be like a cheesy riot, people going, oh, get him out, get him out. And you just be like, it's not real. It's not how it really goes, but director did an amazing job. And it was important to carry that message, because actually this happened. There was a huge story in the press about someone that was being taken away and the community banded together and got him released from the truck outside the estate, and it actually happened. Most of the stories or storylines in Top Boy start from real life experiences. So they start from the writer sitting down with people that have been through things or whatever, getting their anecdotal kind of tales of their life and stuff like that, and then we turn them into stories that fit our characters. Actually, Dushane is based on someone real, you know, who consulted on the show in the very early stages. So just like with all of this stuff, we're quite specific and make sure that we go to the heart of the stories that we're telling.
It's up to yous.
We took care of the Moroccan side end of things. You know, you got the machine that needs the product. We have the product. How much?
All of this that you see on the TV, some poor sod has to fly to Morocco and chill with the gangs, ask questions. Same with Spain, same in Jamaica. Like we take that stuff real serious. Barry is such a good actor, man. He's next level, and how excited he was to be a part of this show. I've never seen it from any other actor that has come on board and joined us on this like journey. We used to have conversations on set, like in between takes and stuff like that, where he'd be telling us stuff from previous seasons and about our characters and stuff that even we probably forgot. He's grown up with the show. You know, it's just been a part of culture for many, many years now, like over a decade, which means, you know, there's a lot of people that are like 22 years old now, whatever, they were 10 when it first came out. They've seen the evolution of the characters as they've been evolving and growing themselves. So when you hear people speak about it in that way, you can never have that direct connection with it if you're in it. It's really cool to watch someone and kind of live through them, you know, their experience of the show. Obviously, having Drake attached to anything that you do is gonna put more eyes on the situation. Being Drake, he was like, well, you know, when's the show coming back? I kind of told him it's not, it's cancelled, and he was like, let's try and work something out. And they've always been very clear about the fact that they don't want any creative influence over what we do. They want us to keep it how we keep it, you know, and do what we do. That's why they love the show in the first place, so that's what we've done. Whew. Emotional, boy. If you want to lead a life like these people do, there's pretty much 3 endings. 6 feet deep, prison, or back to square one. If you do make it out, your life isn't gonna be the life that you think you're gonna have, you know? Not that we're a public, you know what I mean, announcement or anything. We are making entertainment, we are making drama, but at the same time, we're not trying to make this lifestyle inviting. That's the whole reason why we try and make it as authentic as possible, is for people to understand, you know, the reality. It's bittersweet, right? Because obviously we love it, we're a family, we love making the show and that, but we want to grow and we got other things that we want to do. How many shows have you watched that have gone to like season 13 or whatever, and it's just not good anymore? It's lived its life, it's done its job, and let's end it on a high. We're done.
50% to the value.
Could have pressed any button and pressed play. All right, that's a wrap.